All right, the first one, a 50-foot high building casts a 26-foot shadow. Find the angle of elevation from the ground to the sun. Draw a picture. Draw some stuff. Very good. So there's the ground. Here's the building. It has only one window for the president. Here's the sun. So the sun's gonna make it cast a shadow. So that means this right here is the shadow. Where do the numbers go?
50 for the side of the building.
Yep.
And 26-foot shadow.
And since we're trying to find the angle of elevation, that means from the ground to the sun. That's this right here. Let's call that theta. Is everyone comfortable with the picture?
Well, half of the building has no exit for me, but...
It's got a window. It's the entrance and the exit. Maybe the ninjas work there and then they can sneak in. They go in through the sewers. So according to theta, we have the opposite and we have the adjacent. So which function should we use?
Tangent.
Tangent. So the setup would be tangent of theta would be opposite over adjacent. Since we have an acute angle here, then what should we do to solve for theta?
Take the inverse of both sides.
Take the inverse of both sides. So that'll give us theta is equal to the tangent inverse of 50 over 26. Is everyone okay with that? All right. So if you would, in your calculator, please put in the tangent inverse of 50 over 26. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode before you do so. And we're not going to get a pretty number here. So let's round this to one decimal place.
Which decimal place is it?
One's good. What do we get approximately? Yep. 62.5 degrees. Hooray. Okay, so no different really than the Sally problem from earlier, where she's looking at a tree. It just has a term in there, the angle of elevation. Let's try another one. The straight road is declined at an angle of 6 degrees after driving 600 feet. Find the decrease in altitude. If you would, draw a picture and actually try to go through the whole thing, see if you can solve it. So the solid black decreasing line is the road itself. And this angle right here is what? 6 degrees. And the road, the length of the road that we have driven is 600 feet. So what are we asked to find? The opposite. So let's call that x. Questions on the setup? Okay. So according to 6 degrees, we have opposite and the hypotenuse. So opposite hypotenuse would be opposite hypotenuse, sine. Sine of 60 degrees is equal to what over what? Yeah, x over 600. And again, that's in terms of feet. So multiply both sides by 600, you'll get x is 600 sine of 6 degrees. That's the exact value. If you would tell me the approximate value, let's go to 2 decimal places this time. 62.72 feet. Hooray!